Now 2 days after Jesus had been placed in the tomb, a group of women, followers of Jesus, went to the tomb. And there was a woman amongst them named Mary Magdalene. They were taking spices to wash the body of Jesus. This is normally done a couple of days after the person had died. However, when they got there, to their surprise, they saw that this huge stone had been rolled away. This stone that had sealed the tomb had been pushed away. They hurried back to Jesus' followers and told them what he had seen. There was a man there amongst the followers named Peter. He dashed to the tomb. He wanted to see for himself. And when he got to the tomb, he went in. But he could not find Jesus anywhere. All he saw was the cloth that had been wrapped round the body of Jesus. Confused, Peter went home, not knowing what had happened. But Mary, who had followed him there, stayed there, quietly weeping. Then she saw a man who she thought was the gardener. "Why are you weeping?" he said. Mary said, "What have you done with the body? Where is he? So that I can go and get him." "Mary," said the man. Straight away, Mary knew that this was Jesus, and she went to touch him. "Do not cling to me, Mary. I still have to go back to the Father. But what you can do is go and tell my followers what you have seen today." So she hurried back and found Jesus' followers and told them the good news that Jesus is alive. "I have seen him." That evening, his followers were locked in a room. The room was locked because they were fearful of the religious leaders. Jesus appeared among them. He showed them the wounds on his hands and the wound on his side to prove who he was. And there was great rejoicing and celebration that evening. Everyone was happy. But there was one person missing. His name was Thomas. Eventually, the followers caught up with Thomas and told him the good news that Jesus is alive. No way do I believe this. I will not believe until I put my fingers in the wounds of his hands and in the wound of his side. On another occasion, the followers were gathered in the room again, and Thomas was with them. And again, Jesus appeared amongst them. "Thomas," said Jesus, "come and put your fingers in the wounds of my hands. Put your hand in the wound of my side. Stop doubting, believe." Thomas said, "My Lord and my King." Jesus smiled. "Thomas, you believe because you have seen. How awesome will it be for those who have not seen and believe?"